We'll be starting very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Just gotta wait for us to what's going on out there? Oh, we got the bleeper. Right, we're starting Horizon Zero Dawn in a minute. So oh, it's come up straight away. What a stroke of luck. We've got all the bleeps, probably dogs barking, a bike could be mowing up and down the lawn. So I hope you all enjoy this. Hopefully traffic free and whatever free. Right, okay then. Let us do this. Let me just change the moderation to basic. Why it won't say on that? I'll never know. Save it, and then we'll open the link and hope people come in today. You know, I got very lonely here. You know, if you people don't come in, you know, poor Ray Ray, you know, he suffers so. So please come on in today. And right, we've got the stream all set up. Everything's good. Everything is tip top. Pen, notebook, a couple of biscuits only. So I say we're just about ready. Hello everyone. Hope you're well. I didn't mean to press the continue. Howdy, partners. How are you? I'll start off with glasses on half moon, and we'll see how we get on. Oh, I didn't put the stuff in my eyes to clear my eyes. Oh, well, never mind. I'll throw a bit of water in my eyes, although I wouldn't recommend it. So, big mission today. Getting toward the end of the game.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Oh, yeah.
For a fair price. Take a look at these wares.
So today I thought I'd put different paint on today. The Banuke paint. Because I've done it once. I've got some paint. Yeah, alright.
Come take a look. I'll give you
So I'm wearing the camouflage outfit on. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the camouflage outfit, it's because I was trying to creep past creatures without annoying them, because I was trying to get my health, everything up to the top, and I didn't want to take on a load of creatures, and go through that whole sorry experience. So I'm going to get this ready. I've got a few potions as well. I managed to craft a few potions. So we've got the Banuke one on today, as opposed to the normal one. Why is it so gloomy in here? It's a little bit gloomy. Alexa, room light 50%. There's gloom descending upon me. Bring my light round. It's got all gloomy. Well, I suppose, gloomy person. No, I'm not. Right, so we'll be doing... We need all be quiet for a moment. Alright, the main mission is this one. The Looming Shadow. Okay? Meridian. Go to the Palace of the Sun to see Avad, I presume. And, yeah, that's our main mission, alright? But just before we do that, we're going to do a side mission. Called, where we had two guys that was arguing. Oh, should we get this, should we get that? They were arguing, couldn't make up their minds. So, I got the thing they wanted. And now I'm just returning to them. Alright? And we get a couple of boxes.
Would you like to buy something today?
First of all, I've got to find out where that is. Just there. They all start talking as soon as I wander in. Never speak the rest of the game. You see what I mean?
Check out these wares.
It does kind of flick around a bit, as you can see.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Up there? Oh, it's around the corner. Right, okay.
Come take a look. Check out these wares.
See what I mean? It's like, as soon as I put back the rest of the game, they're quiet.
Other than it takes too long.
So these are the two guys that are arguing. They're still arguing. Hello? Are you still arguing?
Thinking about heading back to the claim. I've been thinking about the
I say, you still arguing? Oh. I have the Snapmaw lens you wanted.
I have a Snapmaw lens to sell.
Excellent. Here's your payment. What a beauty.
Beauty? You only know
That's
that
very
word
kind
when
of
you're
you.
bringing them home from a tavern.
Your objects of art won't pay our dues. I'll tell you why. Because artists are always poor.
Might as well hang that Snapmaw lens around our necks. There's a dozen hawkers selling them upside.
You wouldn't know supply and demand if it was written on the backs of your hands. I'll make you a deal.
These weird.
The last
So,
thing I
that-
want is you making any more deals today.
If you'll see sense about this Snapmaw lens, you don't
And they'll
have
just
to
continue
admit
arguing
you're
now
wrong.
for the rest of the game. So, you know, just thought I'd catch that one in. Now, I do believe, although, what do I know? We should have some now. Right now, as you know, we pick up these special items. You know, these metal flowers. These are the map things. Now, these tell you where all these things are. It gives you an approximate location. Okay, so it's always a good idea as soon as you've got a chance to buy these map markers, and then you know you get pointers to a rough location to where it is. Okay, now I did have some cups. Right, I had sets of cups, and I had 3 sets of cups. Okay, which apparently, you know, could be celebrations. You know, he seems to think it's just for drinking, but apparently they could be for other items. I'm sure I forget now. And when you cash those in, you get rewards. So I just cashed them in, okay, and I opened the first box. That one's an old one, so that's nothing in there. But we opened our first box, okay, and we've got, and you know, the first purple box opened a load of these. Okay, so now we can just go in here. We've got a weapon coil, we've got an outfit weave, got a weapon weave. They're not very good. They're all pretty average, below average. Alright, but if I open this one, you see, so this is what we get for doing some of these quests. We get these boxes, and we get, you know, another lot there, and another lot of boxes. So, you know, when you get those collectibles, you don't just collect them and it's, oh great, I've collected them all. No, you get rewards as well, so do them, because they do give you a reward, and there's not a lot. And I've just expanded my modifications thingy. I finally found the fox skin. You know, you get like a fox meat, fox bone. Yeah, and it could take you about 5 attempts before you actually get a fox with a bone. All right, so it's one of those rare things in the game, which seems to be all the rage. So I've got an increased modification slots. You see, I've got more now than I ever had before. All right, and I've also increased my. Sorry, wrong one. Carrying capacity. So now I have filled this out. Modification is now at the maximum it can be. I filled out the sharp shot bow quiver to the highest it can be. That's the very slow weapon, and also the hunter bow. Okay, so the only one now that's not filled is just the stripcaster one. Alright, so they're all pretty much filled out to the maximum. So if I show you now, you'll notice these are on 30 instead of 20. So we get more shots now. This one that was on 50 is now 60. So now we can fire a lot more before we have to stop. Alright, so that's the outcome of all that. Of just getting that fox skins, you know, fox you know, I think it was fox, raccoon was a thing, but it's different each time.
More sophisticated.
Right, so now that we've done that, I wouldn't mind doing another one, but you know, keep you hanging a little bit. I could, yeah, hammer and steel. Right, there's 2 hunters from the fleet. I've gone astray. It is a behemoth convoy, which could be a little bit hard, and I might lose all my stuff. So I don't think I'll do that one. That's to go to the Hunter's Lodge. Now, when you go to the lodge, which I do believe is here, you can enter the Hunter's Lodge and become a hunter. And you start off on the very low end, and you gradually raise yourself up into the very top. And when you get to the very top, then you... Well, I won't tell you, because they reject you when you first go there. So as a consequence of doing all those, you will be, you know, something good may happen. All right, so that's that one. So I won't do that one, because you know that will be a bit tricky. And yeah, this the Osram alewife, Gera, bit of a drinker, seeks news about her husband who went missing on his way to Hunter's Gathering. So let's do that one and find out where that is. It's right away over there. Alright, but I just went to Meridian to get those boxes by handing in those mugs, you know. Alright, so I just got a couple of biscuits, that's all I'm allowed now. I've got to cut down on sugar. Hate it. Jess has decided she won't eat so much when she comes over, you know, so I don't get tempted. Bless her. And we're really struggling to find a game we want to play now. We really are. We're thinking of buying a game that's not too long. So I got a £5 off voucher. So I'll get that on Xbox and then Jess can play it. So we're going to have a go at that. Hi Sweeney Todd. Hello Sweeney, how are you? You're first in, Sweeney. Well done. And we're carrying on with Horizon Zero Dawn, and we're doing the main mission today, which is getting towards closing the game out. Okay, so this is the final sequence. We're just going to do a little, side mission just to kind of finish it off. Right, okay, we've got to search for tracks. So as you know, put this on and we highlight the track.
But this was a man with a cart, so...
Yeah, I agree with you. So it's a cart, and it will show the cart. Well, maybe the cart track ended. Fine, this game you're playing long time is a main or side mission, yeah. Yeah, so we're doing this side mission first. I've got full health now, right up to the top, and we have, and I'll put it on now. I've got the camouflage one on, and I've now put some new modifications in there, so this is really effective at hiding yourself. Okay, but I'm going to go back to, of course, our main outfit now, which is the Shield Weaver armor, which somebody left me a comment and said I didn't even know about this, and so they're going to go looking for it, but I think they got lost in that location we were in before. Remember that one right over here? Got to try and rack my brains now. The Grave Hoard, was it? Or was it the... Oh no, it was a place by Sunfall, which is where the sun falls, really. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, so there's a place here. Alright, so he didn't know about that, so he got a bit lost. But don't have to worry too much about it, because just pick any mission, and I've gone past, and that will kind of lead you out, hopefully. Did I go the wrong way or something? It looks like I might have gone the wrong way. Full of mine. So I played it when it came out, about a year after it came out. Oh yeah, so you can actually see an outline. It's a little bit hard to see, but there's an outline of a cart, and it's facing in that direction. So actually I went the wrong way, but I like to do things backwards. So excuse me, yes, with my tiny brain. Well, it's not tiny, same as everybody else's, just that it's starting to go a little bit, so give me a little bit of slack if I'm a little bit slack on a couple of things. But I think I know what I'm doing now. There's a Thunder Jewel. Well, of course, last week I showed you how to easily defeat a Thunder Jewel. It looks like we might be doing it again then, which is great news for everyone, because so we're following the tracks. So and the only trouble is, if you take on a Thunder Jewel on its own, it's a piece of cake. But if you take him on with this lot in the way, then it becomes a whole different experience and becomes very tricky indeed. So that's the danger. And it looks like we're heading right into danger, which is why we need this armor, because it 100% protects you from damage of all sorts, and while the charge is active. But as it takes damage, it will lose its charge, and you have to get away to let it recharge again. And when it's not charged, that is when you will take damage. I've got to go up here. Right, okay, good, so I don't have to go towards the... So, you know, if it wasn't for the other ones, behemoths or whatever they are, you know, I'd be taking that one on and bringing it down within a few minutes.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. What's around here?
Let's examine it.
Someone's possessions. Kendert's? There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or... There's enough blood to worry.
So there's some more tracks to follow. Very much like The Witcher, isn't it? So hopefully I'm going to go the right way. So you see which way he's facing. It's a little bit faint, I must admit. It's a little bit faint, but you know, you get an idea there. So if you just go around it a little bit, just in case you go the wrong way, which I did just now, but it was a little bit faint out of the job to see it. Hopefully, it's glint orcs. I hate glint orcs. I hate anything that flies, moves fast. It's practically every game there is. But you know, I know how to bring them down now. He said, hopefully. But you know, after my first play, when you know, a year after the game came out, I'm a lot better now than I was then. Well, you know, some might disagree with that.
This chest looks like it's of Oseram making. At least he's easy to follow. I just hope he's okay.
Oh no! I think I remember this one now. Yeah, when I first played this game and I did this, my god, did I take punishment and did I die a couple of times. Because these guys are big. And there's also a Thunderjaw there. So I could put on... Sorry, I could put on this one. And let's be super stealthy. Alright, that's when I find it. You know, I can't recognise all the colours yet. There, super stealth. So we're like 54% stealthy. Alright. Now one of the perks means we can run while being stealthy and they still won't hear our footprints. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of go up here. Although it wants me to go down there. It's a little bit worrying because I don't particularly want to go down there. There's a fire there, so I may touch that fire. So let's stay nice and stealthy. Right, something here. Some bottles. I've got to pick that up. So I'm a little bit worried now because they're getting ever closer, and there's some big ones of those plus a Thunderjaw. Could cause us a lot of problem. Right, what am I doing? Follow the trail of objects. And they're getting ever closer. Trail of objects. Oh, I see there's another one there. Hello guys, nice day, isn't it?
The barrel. The scent reminds me of... Yes, Aaron's breath. That's Oseram brew.
So, now what? Please don't get any closer. Otherwise all the things I gained, all these health potions I gained, will be forever lost to time. Examine the remains of it. Hang on.
Did it roll downhill?
It could have rolled downhill. So that means he's uphill. That's the assumption. See, look at the way we climb up. You know, it reacts to everything. I love this. Sheer care and attention that goes into it. I know I rabbit on each video, but my god. when you get care and attention put in, it makes the experience doubly better. I think we found Kendert. Hello, Kendert. Do you mind if I creep?
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Gera's.
Huh? I'm a husband of Gera's.
Really?
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out.
What, here?
And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, like goods scattered in a herd of Tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of Tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Gera.
Wow, she's got a low opinion of you then. Right, so we gotta find some bottles. I can't believe this. So somewhere down here, there's some bottles. Now, these guys, yeah, pretty horrible. Let's have a look in our notebook. What was it? Trampler, right, Trampler. So a Trampler, something really big and chunky. Trampler, right, okay. Weakness to frost, okay. All right, and then you know, we tear off his horns. So we tear off his horns, okay. We could shock him as well if we like. If there's a power cell, we could shock that power cell, or we could knock it out. I'll knock it out. All right, so that's the things to look out for. Freeze is a good one, that slow him down, and his horns, and maybe a bit of shock. And there's a lot of them, so let's mark them all, because it looks like we may be taking on all these in and while we're looking for these bottles, which is you know, there's one over there, for instance, right in the middle of the pack. I'd say that's you know, a loose cannon ready to go off. Right, so let's see how we do with our really good weapons we have now. No cover, apart from height. So we know what we've got to do. We have got to take out the horns. So let's start taking out horns. So I'm going to use this one. Now I'll put a better one in here. In fact, I took out my handling one. Although it could have been the other one, I can't remember. So we are going to knock these out. Alright, so first of all, sorry, I'll let that go. I've got very loose hands. So we blow that one off, which also blows the other one off.
They're scanning
right?
for me.
And then we're going to try and blow off those things on the back. Because that will do him a lot of damage. Or maybe shock him. Right, okay. But as you can see, they're not very happy. Especially that one. So I'm going to go for his horns. You see, it takes a while to get the horns off. But, you know, get the horns off. We could freeze him. I'll get the horn off. Right, freeze him. That'll cause an explosion. Yeah, run! Run, you carrot. While I look for these so-called bottles. And actually, I'll load myself into this fire as a precaution. Although if you die, you still have to redo it, even if you're halfway through. Why do they do that in games? Because I did it when I first did it. I killed a couple, so I thought I'll save that. And then, you know, if I die, which I did, I'll come back and there'll be 2 less. No, there won't. You restart it. Now, there is some cover here, so we're going for cover. So let's try this. So this is not a simple task. So I may need my frosty arrows. So let's go into here. Let's see. I've got to think here. It's very difficult thinking. So I need the frost ones, okay? So I'm going to put that down there. Some say tie him down. That's actually a good idea, but I want to keep the other, you know, these. I want to keep these, but I'm going to use this to freeze them. Oh, it's one of those bottles. Okay, we've recovered one of the bottles.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
So all we've got to do is really just get the bottles. What's that? That's a watcher. Oh, but God, please don't let those things come in any closer. I wonder if it marks them. I've got to look for a big bottle. Oh, there's one there. Is that one? It is. Well, okay, we got. They're like marked. All right, let's go into here. Well, if I could do this without activating that one, I'll be very happy indeed. It's gonna be tricky though. I don't know. Stealth outfit. All right, I'll have to swap if anything goes wrong. Let's try the stealthy outfit. And just see if I can get that. There's one right in the middle of the pack there. Really upsets me. Let's see, there's something over there. I've got to keep away from the Thunderjaw. You know, I'll get him if I can. Right, it's the green ones, okay. So I've only got to get 2 more and get the hell out of here. Not, you know, not that I'm afraid to take them on. No fear here. First time I did this, I took every one of them out because that's the kind of thing I did on my first play. Is if anything got in my way, I'd try and take it out, which meant I died a lot. You know, no kind of intelligence at all, no brains, just sheer brute force. But man, did I make a lot of money. Right, 5 out of 5, let's see if we can get back up there without anybody noticing with our stealthy outfit. Can't believe I just did this stealthily and never triggered the log. Why didn't I do this the first time? Because I think I did have a stealthy outfit then. Well, I can't believe I did that. But, you know, I don't, you know, yeah, I could take those out comfortably. You lying swindler. But, you know, I don't want to upset the apple cart.
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm. Strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love.
Oh.
When Gera said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ildermen. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You've got me curious.
No. I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a Thunderjaw.
Yeah.
It was my mistake not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe
Go get her.
it's not too late.
You'll find her stalking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
I know, maybe we'll go and see their return. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go and see this, you know, maybe we'll see the outcome of that. All the way back here. Let's just see if that happened. Right, there's also another quest there, which is sometimes, you know, new ones unlock. I don't know, are you a fan of quest unlocking? I don't know, I don't know, it kind of evolves as we go through, so it's not too bad actually, it's not too bad. So let's, yeah, a nice chill start was just what I wanted. You know, I'd love to go in there and rip their little brains out.
I'd quit.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You know. And it's no good trying to kill this, because anything that's within the, you know, within the vicinity of a town or
Buy what
a
you need,
village
leave the
or
rest.
an outpost or anything like that, you can't kill their animals. They get rather upset by it. Right, let's go back to Gera. Hello, Gera. Oh yeah, remember this lady.
Little Spark.
Hello,
Any
little
sign
Spark.
of that man?
I found him, Gera. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
You're perfect for
He's
each
bringing
other.
you both. Kendert wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the Ilderman.
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the Karja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
Yeah, you're probably right there.
The tribe. You can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you?
Well, a huge
There'll
box
always be a
would
drink for
nice.
you at Hunter's Gathering.
Well, thank you very much. I get a free drink. So there you go. And I could talk
This
to her
story's
again.
going to be a keeper. If he makes it the rest of the way.
That's a good point. So, you know, they do have different sayings. And I'm just going to go here and see if there's a free box. Because, you know, if every time you go to one of these things, you know, go to the boxes and always pick up your free sample. Alright? And you could sell some stuff all right. I think I sold a few things that, you know, I thought... I had a couple of stacks where... I think it was the animal ones, where I had 2 stacks of something. You don't need more than 1 stack. So I'll get rid of those. Just get rid of a couple. I like to keep it around the 2 mark, so at least I've got a couple. But I want to, you know, keep the money flowing. See, turkey bones, I'll sell 1. Because I've really upgraded all my gear now. Right, okay. Thank you very much. So a couple of side quests, and let's pick up this one as well while we're at it. I say there, soldier. What's it? Balan. Hello.
Captain Balan, the guard at the gate said you'd been to Meridian recently. What can I expect on the trail?
Nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality.
Thanks.
I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What's the favor?
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Wally, tell her what happened.
Yeah, Wally.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect.
Yeah.
Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Well, now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Well, I'll do this, you know, as I do these quests, do them straight away, shouldn't I? Why me?
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Walid here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Karja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Well, I'm a good risk, am I?
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Watch your tongue, watch your tongue. Right, what about the Karja Sundom? What about Karja and Nora
Where
then?
do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well... while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
Thank you. What about Daytower?
What is this place exactly?
Daytower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people.
Yeah.
During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian. And sacrifice.
I know, terrible.
But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Karja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Good, good, good. That's what we want. Right, what about Meridian?
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Gera. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many Outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
Okay, well, let's go back. I think that's all. What about, what about Olin?
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
Yeah.
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
I think we dealt with him, I can't remember, but anyway, I'll keep an eye out for you, men.
I'll see what I can
let
do
you
about
say
your
it.
missing men.
I would be grateful. but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
Hear that, lunkhead? Right, so, you know, another quest. We won't do that one now. I mean, some say I should. Actually, let's see where that is. It might not be too difficult. I mean, broadheads are not much of a problem. I'll tell you what, let's do that. As soon as it might, you know, because I think if I do take on a quest and start it and then don't finish it till another week, you kind of lose the thread a little bit. So, if this one don't take long, we'll do it.
Patrol here.
I'll just save that. I'd shoot that. Right, investigate the Forsaken Village, which is right where we are, here. This corpse.
One of the Karja soldiers fell here. The other soldiers must have retreated. But to where?
That's a good point. There's some tracks. Tracks, where are the tracks? Alright, we're on the wrong end of the tracks. Alright, let's follow the tracks. One thing I would love it if they, in the third game, is if they could go inside the buildings, you know, open the doors and go in, that'd be nice. But they probably don't need to do that, but oh dear, that one just blew over. Right. Really, yeah, that's what I should have done, I think. Is as I took on these missions, I should have finished them, rather than leave a...
Another Karja soldier. Did anyone survive?
Oh yeah. So obviously it's leading us into a huge trap, isn't it? I'll mark these. These are just broadheads. Mainly due to their broadheads. I'll keep them in my sights. Have I got to examine it?
At least his death came quickly.
Right. Oh, that was optional. Okay. Follow the tracks again. Okay. Look which way it's going. Alright. Down here. Try and keep away from those if we can with our stealthy outfit. I don't know why I didn't do this the first time. I was everything but stealthy. I practically mowed down every creature that came my way, which is why I died a lot. I'm trying to be a little bit more intelligent this time. I don't know, is it working? There's a rabbit there. Now I bet you're thinking, oh, why would you go for a nice cuddly little rabbit like that? Yeah, you're right. But I could do with some meat, you see. And I'll tell you why in a minute. I would like some meat. There's a turkey there. Because, you know, I've been playing this game all this time, and one thing I haven't been doing is, I kind of get all these health plants, don't I? But I should be making potions, and I've only since last week or the week before, I realised I can make my own potions, and that's something I completely didn't do in the first game. I was flipping buying them, so. But I need 3 fatty meat, so you need a lot of, take down a lot of animals for the fatty meat. And then you can do these kind of 3/4 ones and these full ones. So I'm trying to gradually, get to about 10 of those, ready for, if we, join something really, if we find something really dangerous, the more potions we have as well as the berries, the better. It'll give me a little bit better chance. Hang on, where am I going? Alright, okay. Forgetting my duties.
This can't be the helmet from the last Karja soldier. Someone nearly lost his head here, then ran off.
Right, so don't forget to investigate these things. And then more following the tracks. Did I see it? Okay, what's up there? Couldn't see because the bushes were in the way. Right, I'll keep. I'm sorry, but I need the fatty meat. How come I can hit a thing so small as that? With not taking the time aiming, and yet I can't hit a huge monster heading straight at me. Please, if anybody knows the answer to that one. Probably because they move slower than those creatures. Yeah, that's got to be it. Investigate the area. Bloodstains.
Blood everywhere. A machine dragged something into the water here. But maybe he made it to that island.
I was just about to say which one. Luckily it came up on a marker. There's going to be some evil in there, isn't there?
Blood everywhere.
I know. So I'll take it. It goes over there somewhere. Because it looks like he's stepping into the water as well. Now you can do stealthily in the water here. Right, so that's not stealthily, right? But if you press the left stick, you can go faster, right? But if you press, I'm trying to remember which one it is. Oh yeah, if you press square, is it? And hold square, you can do it stealthily. All right. Little thing is about to moo me down there.
Goodbye, quiet approach.
So I think he's discovered me now. So first thing I'll do is, and of course that was a trap set by thank you, Gorilla. So we're going to put on this, all right, and then the first thing we're going to do is look at the Snapmaw and just see what. So I'm just trying to play it, correctly, so I know exactly what I'm doing every single time. It doesn't rely on my memory. Okay, weak to fire and tear. Right, so tear off that thing on the back. Difficult to hit. He's got a big mouth. And the thing underneath him. Now you only get a chance to get that thing underneath it when he lifts his jaw ready to squirt it out. Which gives you a very small window. I don't like windows. So I'm going to take 3 of these and see if I can go for that. And he's mobile, more mobile than you think. I'll try and hit that thing there. That covers up his things, and we'll try and knock those out. He won't be very happy. First time I just tried to knock his armour off. You know, I just concentrated on knocking all his armour off and nothing else. So that you know, eventually I'll bring him down instead of going for weak spots. But that's because I'm a bit thick, a bit stupid sometimes. So I'm going to get 3 of these up. Try and get that pouch underneath his throat there. I could use fire, I know, but I just want to go for the pouch. He got me a clout there. So I'll tell you what, we will do that. Oh, hang on, I forgot what one I was. I think it was fire. Go away. So let's put this on him, just to slow him down a bit. While he's doing that, we're going to switch to this, and hopefully I've got a little bit of time. But as you can see, you can get very much time to hit that thing. Didn't want to do that. Oh, well, actually that killed him. So I didn't mean to do that actually, but my God, I'm glad I did it now. Intelligent being I am. I don't think. So yeah, we'll go back to trying to cross this river and go into an island. Where am I? Right, up here. Right. Sorry. Can't tell which way they're facing sometimes, but it's facing that way. So we've got to cross there. Past these vicious creatures. Where the hell am I going? So we've got to go here. Struggling to see where this is going. There's something here. It's always dark. Ah, right. Oh, there's something here. If I can get through there. Well, what? I don't need to get through there. I'll just scan it from here. Oh. So, hopefully it's not too long. Right. Riker building. So just things about the lore people in this world. This tells the stories of what they got up to. Hello, our research shown that you have been researching safe, comfortable, affordable apartments in Salt Lake City area. You should consider the Riker building. Take a moment to review some of the features we offer our tenants. Totally automatic. So all about, houses in this area, so totally automatic facilities. They are always comfy with biometric controls. They are complimentary Pharaoh runner upon signing the lease. What more could you want as a Pharaoh robot? And then you can grab groceries and collect packages. It's great, isn't it? I wish I had that now. Our holosite features a free, fully immersive tour of the facilities, include a customizable mock-up of your future Riker department. Visit us today and start living! A little bit of lore going on there. Oh, I could jump over it. And a nice box there. Okay. And some ancient debris. Now there are ancient debris around which has treasures. Pick them all up. Treasures give you some good stuff, so watch out for all those treasures. Here's another one. Ancient debris, look at this, so pick it all up. And then I will scan around and see if there's any more. But we don't want to, we don't want to, get in with that lot, really. So, where will I go now? It's kind of to my left. Right, and then we'll get on to the main mission. Find Lakir on the island. Did we cross the island? I don't even know if we crossed it. Ah, wait a minute, what's this? Come along this little edge here.
By the sun, I'm
What is that?
really done.
Singing?
I brought down all the beasts, but I missed out on the feast. I went to the beer fount too many times to count. I fingered every curl, but I never won the girl.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
By the sun. By the sun, I'm never really done.
You should be a poet.
If they close the gate, I am left to my fate.
Very good.
They'll
Keep
find
going.
me lying dead on a freezing grassy bed.
A little bit of poetry.
I do want to go home, where I never more will roam. By the sun, I'm really done.
Thank you, Lakir.
I wasn't expecting to be found,
No?
especially not by Nora.
I wasn't expecting to find a half-clad Karjan soldier singing like a drunk.
I apologize for my behavior. I thought I was dead.
Come on. Your commander asked me to bring you back to Daytower.
Think you're dead.
I refused to be led back to my outpost by Nora, like some prisoner.
Fine. Go by yourself.
Wait. Look, I got in a tussle with a Snapmaw. It ate the half of me that was armor and bow. The thief is still in the water.
That explains the bow I found on its carcass.
Oh no!
You defeated it? Alone?
Imagine that. Do you want the bow or not?
Thank you. I didn't want to die in foreign lands like my men.
Lucky, wasn't it?
The sun light their passing.
I do believe I killed all of them last time, and I'll just talk to them again, see if we've got
Thanks
any
for
more
this.
messages.
I need a minute to fix the bow up.
Alright.
The Snapmaw didn't do it any favors.
You sure you're going to get out of here alive?
Yes, it's very embarrassing that I can't fix my own bow. Save my
What, they do
dignity
it
and
for
pretend
you?
You didn't hear that.
Alright, okay, I'll save you
what?
your dignity. Right then, so now, as a result of that, it sounds like we've done that. I hope. Looks like we found him. So, why don't we go to the Palace of the Sun? and find Avad. Let's get on with the main mission while I have a biscuit. I'm cutting my biscuits in half. I've got to lower my sugar a bit. So 4 halves instead of 4. This is why there's a sad look on my face. Yeah, it's a bit of main and side mission. I like to do a couple of side missions each time because, to be honest, I quite like the side missions. They're nice little stories, beautifully encapsulated. So we have to go to the Palace of the Sun, and it's dark again. I seem to get rotten luck. So follow the little marker; it will guide you. This is where you can, this is where all the shopkeepers are for selling all your special items. So this one here does hunting goods, so that'll be your blaze and all this kind of stuff. This one will do vessel collectibles, so that is the cups that I handed in and I got reward for that. That is the mystery, I can't quite read that. Oh, the mystery boxes. So those are just boxes. You buy a box, a random box, and you get some goodies in it. That's the flower collectibles one. So when we hand in a flower full set, then we'll get a nice treasure box with some goodies in it, and that's machine resources like lenses. That's eclectic, which I can't remember. It might be the maps, and that's the artifact collectibles. So they are worth collecting, not just to complete the game, but actually it gives you goodies. So it's a good idea to actually do them because they actually have a use. Some games you just have a collectible and you look at it and you go, that's nice, and that's it. But not in this game. Now, in Forbidden West, they improve every area of the game, but I still love this game because I love the story. It's still very high quality graphics for the time it came out. I think it was 2017, 18, something like that. I was about a year late because I didn't have a PlayStation 4. Boo to exclusivity. I'm all for one that says let's all have a go at it. It will sell more copies that way. So let's go up here and see if we can meet up with I don't know, is it Avad? Let's have a look. Because we found out all about ourselves. We are a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, and they're Hades is trying to wipe out the human race, and the machines take over, and hopefully we're trying to Gaia, who was trying to rebuild this world. As Hades entered into the facility, because there was a crack that was a little bit too big, allowed that entity to come in and corrupt the system, and so Gaia had to destroy herself to, so that people wouldn't steal the stuff, and it created a huge hole in the mountain which we visited last time. So now we have to see Avad, because this is where they're heading. They are heading to the Spire, okay, which sends signals to the machines. So that's where Hades is headed for. Alright, so it's a very important place. Let's talk to Avad.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades.
Yeah.
And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
No.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad.
No.
You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes.
Good
Send them
suggestion.
to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Suddenly
Aloy,
we're a commander.
allow me to apologize for my
yeah.
behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused.
You were.
If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
I think
Then you have it.
made advances.
As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Right, so now I have to... So we told her everything we can of the present situations. Now we've got to go to Blameless Maraud, who's in Call of the Mountain, a VR one, which is excellent. Excellent quality. So if you've got a PSVR 2, it's cheap at the moment. It's £200 off. It's only $349. It's cheaper than a Quest 3.
Panic in the city will only create.
Call of the Mountain is worth getting, I'll tell you. It looks
and do keep
excellent.
me appraised of each new arrival.
And if you like this game, you'll like it.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
Thank you.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
I didn't ask them to come in. What about the ridge?
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us.
Good.
You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I will. What about the Spire?
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle
Yeah.
cries, I suppose.
Yeah.
A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire.
Really?
They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could
They're
partner with
humble.
them.
I will.
Right, so, what happens now,
I
Blameless Maraud?
suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you.
Really?
You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Wow. That's very kind of him. He is also in Call of the Mountain, the PSVR 2 game. Alright, Horizon Call of the Mountain. Right. It looks like one of these files that from Ellipsis Sober has been recovered and it's repaired finally. Now this is quite long. I do struggle with it depending on my eyesight, so I'll let you read that. It's a lot for me to go over because I can read it, but sometimes if I blink it goes blurred. So it's all about Elizabeth Sobek and about her interactions with Gaia, etc. About how the Odyssey, which supposedly got destroyed. So I'll let you read that. But if I read too many now, it is rather a lot for you to take in. So read this at your leisure. Okay. But yeah, the Odyssey and you know, there was this Odyssey ship where, you know, humans were going to be sent, the finest minds were going to go up there, and you know they could escape the destruction and maybe find another place. Apparently, it was destroyed. Whether it was, we'll find out in Forbidden West, which I've already completed that game. I found that tougher because it looks like this game, you know, it's like taking down a thunder door. I can handle a thunder door. So they decided they're going to beef up the difficulty. So I found it a little more difficult, and the puzzle elements in it were a lot more tricky. And I'm not very good at puzzles, so but it's still a fine game. Probably better in every way than this one, except I think the story, I like this personal story. So there's another one for Elizabeth Sobet, so that's why I'm not reading it, is because there's going to be a lot of these come up. Could be about 5 of these, so it's more information about Elizabeth Sobet, and I'd love to read it all, but it's a lot to read. So again, this is about the Odyssey, so I'll leave it there so you can like pause the video. Alright, I can't remember all of it because it was a few years ago now. They're on about Far Zenith. So it's all about this. They're setting up this Odyssey, hopefully to save mankind, or put it this way, the best people of mankind. Which I don't know. Is that a good idea? I'd say they're the people who are ruining it. So. There might be something like that in Forbidden West. You never know.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
What's that, sir?
Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
Well, what do you want, flowers?
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started
to
go
poems?
mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun. For he has many faces, does he not?
Does he?
Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
Okay then. Alright, well, who are you?
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear.
What, killing flowers?
I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet. But the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
Oh. What a lucky chap. Thank you.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
I just did. Okay, so let's follow these. Now, they're all different distances, so let's go for the closest one. Because they're all, they're all over the place. So let's talk to. Well, let's rest before the final battle, so we won't do that one. So let's go down to here and review the preparations. We have to prepare for Helis, who I was trying to think of earlier on. I couldn't think of his name. And, and for when I'll just retain that save. Oh yeah, these are the things. These are some of the things that you can get achievements for. Is in every area you got to knock down these. I think the achievement is for the Nora area, and I didn't get it the first time, and I think it was because, yeah, I'm gonna go for that one, and I think it was because I didn't quite get them all. I tried to get them all after, which is a little bit late. Another one there. So you don't have to get these, but you might want 100% it, I don't know. Did it just come off of there?
Have you just polished that armor, Avad?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Oh, just that.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
So we might find some people that we know. You never know.
Aloy.
Hello.
I told you I'd
it's
be
Teb.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other men at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These
Did you?
Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
Oh, it's gone up from the Stitcher.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts.
Yeah, you take care, Ted.
Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Ted.
I'm sure we can.
Maybe we can.
Damn Oseram, stirring up
So,
tensions.
I'll try and collect that if I can. Thank you very much, Teb. It's very kind of you. So that's the first one. So we've got another Elizabeth Sobek. Come on, so there's a lot of them to read. So I'll leave it up to you. Alright, so we've got Travis there. Okay, so I'll leave it up there for a bit. Alright, and then go to the next paragraph. I've kind of forgotten a lot of it. It was a few years ago. But kind of fills in the blanks. Alright, so hopefully that's long enough for you. Just pause the video. Alright, there you go. Okay, so feel free to look at that because they are interesting little stories. It's a good idea to look at that. Right, so we have one there and one there. They're kind of equal distance. That one looks like we've got to go to sleep. So let's go here and check the preparations for the Spire. Well, I think it's a Spire. I'm not sure. Now, of course, there's a lot more going on in the second game because it's a lot bigger. There's more stuff around. There's lots more stories in them. There are lots more different stories in them. You know, between the different types of tribes and things. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but we'll soon find out. I'm not sure which way is the correct way in. Probably this way, yeah. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to do this, you know, a little bit more intelligence. I'll let you be the judge of whether it was. Yeah, for an old guy, you know, a little bit of pressure on me. But I did have a go on hard. I can't remember how far I got on it, but I was trying it at different levels just to see after the first one I could do it on a harder level, just to test it out. I can't remember if I did hard or not. I can't remember. And I had a little go on ultra hard just to see how tough that was, but I didn't do much of it really. I just took on a Thunderjaw on ultra hard just to see if I could do it, and it was a huge struggle, but I eventually managed to do it. How, I'll never know. But it was tough. It was tough. A long way to go, but it's got no stamina bar. Right, okay. Who is over here? Let's have a look. What if it isn't Varl? It's Varl.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you.
Really?
I should thank you.
How did they compare?
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine.
Oh, I know, it's a tall
you,
story.
After all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but
I
know
no.
you don't want that.
No.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Oh, I see.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
Yeah, I think he's getting a little bit
I think
flustered.
the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
Yes.
So am I.
I know. Does he fancy us? I don't know. he could do. All right, there's somebody up here as well. Let's talk some more old friends, possibly. Wow, it's, that could be a load of old drunken slouches. I wonder who that could be.
The Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Yeah, they got...
Let's not get cocky, boys.
Well, not feathers, but... Right.
Aloy.
Hello.
So here we are again.
Got any
gearing up
beer?
for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's going to be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
High stakes.
Big.
Yeah.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys?
Yes!
Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron.
They're all
would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
He does have a soft spot, but you know, he just won't quit drinking, unfortunately. Could I have another word?
What kind of machines have they got?
Big, ugly ones.
Right, another Elizabeth Sobek. So these are all along the bottom here. So and they've slowly, over time, they've gradually repaired. And now seems to be the time when they're going to show it all. So we'll get another long one. So I'll leave it there for a little while. Just, you know, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. Then move down to the next one. So it's calling some of the events that happened with, you know, the Pharaoh robots, with Gaia, with the Odyssey, a ship that was supposed to save some of our elite. We'll probably do that in real life as well. When the planet is dying, they'll probably whip up to a spaceship and hope for the best. So, fills in all the blanks. So, just leave it there so you can pause it. Alright? So, there we go. But I think
ugly and ancient? Like your mother?
I think
Worse, like your wife.
That's enough. This is what I have
come
to
on,
do.
guys. But yeah, if I read out a lot of them, there's a little bit to take. So just look at them later. Fill in the lore, because there's a lot of lore in this game, and you know, it's a bit of me to take it all in because I'm elderly now.
It rises
a little bit
taller than the highest tree.
Who is this?
These cards are in their frilled armor.
I do believe it's that lady.
But there are
Coral's
so
mum,
many.
Sona.
And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
Warchief Sona. Warchief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here.
You are
I will fight the
now.
metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land.
Afterwards.
The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I know.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
That's it. Well said. Brave. Brave till the end, Sona. Okay. Right, we got visit the defense sites. Alright, so let's visit the defense sites. Okay, let's review these. I'll tell you what, we'll fast travel there, save time. There could be something big coming up, and first time I did it, it was ugly. It was very ugly. I'll just do that to preserve what we have so far, but it was ugly. Yeah, panicking all over the place, couldn't understand what was going on, you know. Although, you know, I thought I knew how to play, and I could do a lot of damage and stuff, you know, I was still, you know, the old brain, you know, it struggles these days. But I can still complete the games. I'm not a total washout, I think.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Avad?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
Where have I got to go? Behind me. It could be up above.
Imagine living anywhere else.
Or it could be here. Could be these defences. Do these defences? Oh, hello. Oh, it's Vanasha and what's his name? Ultrid. That's it, Ultrid.
Well,
Hello.
Huntress, you called, so here
Yeah.
I am.
Ready to fight?
The child.
Fight? I
And
thought you
mother.
just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else.
No, don't get you
Can I
too
tell you a
far.
secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole
you?
life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Fanatics who torture and murder
Yeah.
mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun.
Pathetic.
I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all.
Yes.
I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
No.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Let us hope so. Okay. I'll try and talk to him, but you know, she's trying to hog the limelight.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable.
Yes.
To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again.
Yeah,
Still
that's the young
surrounded
child.
by a dozen guards, but... What you did, Aloy, it was done well.
Thank you.
Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha.
I know, she keeps hanging around
delights
you,
in
doesn't
goading
she?
me, like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
Maybe she loves you.
I accept it. Well, Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
I mean, it seems like he doesn't like her, but I think maybe there's a little sweet spot there hanging around somewhere. So it looks like now we have to
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy.
review
but
the preparations.
let's
I
do
don't know where the preparations are. I mean, that seems like the preparations there.
keeping the city safe.
So it might be this area down here with these kind of this here. Yeah, I think it was here from last time. Oh, there's Petra. Petra.
Petra! Here she is, the guest of honor. I
Stop
knew there
it.
was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Really?
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Really? Excellent. So I could test one of these out, yeah, because remember we had that big gun that she managed to get a part for so she could repair the guns, but now she's done an improved one, and it kind of fires off these explosive bolts, and we got rid of all those bandits that were attacking our, where she lived. Right, so do you want me to test one out?
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Okay then, so this is the really, it's heavy weapon, so it's a bit hard to wield it. But when I first played this, I kept going outside of this ring, and every time you go outside of this ring, it drops the weapon. So we have got some nice easier targets than maybe what we might get. So you can either charge this right up like this and let it go.
Nice and wide.
All right, or you can just do part way and let it go. It depends, whether you're.
See, that'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
It could be pretty effective. So
you know that I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
Really? Steady on there, lady. Right, so let's rest before the final battle. So when I did it first time, I kept going outside the ring and dropping the weapon. So a little bit thick on my first attempt. So
I like the way you grip it.
I am beginning to wonder about her. I think she really fancies me. Although everybody does, don't they? I don't blame them. Vastly, aren't I? I'm hugely attractive. And one thing I would like to say is, some people, they play this with mods, don't they? And I've seen some people. I just quickly saw like 10 seconds of something where they've got somebody that's done a mod where you can clothe Aloy in this skimpiest of outfits, and I mean very skimpy. And I was disgusted by that. Why do people do that? Unbelievable that they want to reduce a character like this, fantastic character, and they want to reduce her to some sex symbol.
Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
So pathetic is all I have to say about that. So there's no way I would entertain anything like that. I wonder what's up there. I think that's where we drop the thing down. Right, so looks like we're going to have a kip before the battle starts. So let's do that. So I could do more preparation or rest before the battle. I wonder if that means we won't be able to do the other missions. I'll take a chance that I can, and we'll rest. Because, I want to do this mission this week. What I'm going to follow up with, I don't know yet. Possibly go back to Elden Ring. But I've got a lot of leveling up to do before I continue with that. So, I'm not sure what to do yet. But
how could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost? After you lost your family?
Oh, we didn't go and see the graveyard.
Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
So we completed that one, the Looming Shadow. We have a skill point. And so the day of the battle arrives.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the
Another
temple
skill
of the sun.
point. Okay, the Face of Extinction. Doesn't bode well, does it? So now it switches to the Face of Extinction. So I hope you enjoy this. Terrific action movement, of which hopefully I do better than I did the first time.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Oh dear. Okay, we're starting then. Wish us luck. We must be triumphant today. Oh no. A Deathbringer. Corruptors. More Deathbringers. So this is the big battle.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns!
To the guns!
Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Come on!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Holy cow, look at that. Is that Helis? That's Helis.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
I hope not. That's the first time I did it. I died a couple of times because I was very stupid. But first time I did this, my God, that guy was literally on me every step of the way. So we're going to use this. But wherever I went, that guy was right behind me. So I was a little bit unlucky on the first attempt. So I'm going to use these explosives to do as much damage as I can. Whether I'll have time to do that, I don't know. But there's Helis. Now he is the guy who's going to be on our back the whole process, and we've got. I'm going to try and lure them towards these explosives because he is going to be on my back the whole time. And if he's like he was the first time, he stalked me for the entire time, and I never got a chance to do anything. So I'm going to try and get some distance. If I can set these things off, I will. But man, this guy hassled me right to the very end. So I've got to try and use these as much as I can. Right, okay. Now they have heavy armour on, so take a little bit of taking down. I'm going to see if I can grab this weapon, and this might help. Probably aiming at him might be a better idea. I didn't have this weapon the first time, but man, that guy stalked me all the way through last time. Okay, no ammo. Okay, we got to get out of the way of this guy because he pestered me the whole time.
This bridge will go.
Right, okay, let me get some arrows ready. Help! I'm trying to lure him towards one of these things, but he doesn't seem to want to be lured to it. I'll try and get to here. Where's the things? Oh, I think it's blown up. So I'm trying to keep my distance so I get time to do my shots. But this guy is quite strong, so it's going to be tough doing this. I might actually drop a bomb on him. But he was pretty resistant to bombs, I think, last time.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Well, it's having a good effect on him.
It's giving way!
Right, he's going to hunt me down. Right, we're going to go for this.
The one who will take you down.
Oh, God. You see what I mean? It's like he's on my back the entire time. I barely get a chance to set this up. I didn't have the right one last time. Right, I'll try and draw him towards that. But the trouble is he's going to keep doing that. So I'll try and keep out of the way.
On nothing.
Oh, missed. Yeah, see what I mean? He's gonna be. I'm gonna try and let that charge up.
Cannot understand.
But man, this guy is right on my back. I'm gonna use my most powerful one here, but this is a very long drawback, so I've got to slow this guy down. But this guy did me a lot of damage the first go. And as you can see, he just gets his shots in quicker, so I'll have to switch to this one. And just get some range.
Die beneath the sun.
I'd lay a trap if I had time.
Blocked again.
Have I got time to do a trap? Probably haven't really. But yeah, see what I mean. So I've seen other people where he's long way away and they have plenty of time to hit him. But man, did I suffer from not being, not having, he was on my back the entire time the first time. Literally every time I looked round, he was right behind me. This time I'm getting a little bit more time. Almost tempted to do a firebomb on him. He just persistently, but he's got heavy armor on.
Damn him.
Yeah, he seems to be ignoring that. So I'm trying to get enough, so I can get these shots off. Oh, I wish it wouldn't. It keeps flicking to another one. I do that and it flicks to another one. Then. Oh, I thought he was up there. I'm trying to get 3 of these up, so I can do more damage.
He's too
Gotcha!
close.
Got you, Helis.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
It was, Feathers. So, last time I did I hope this hurts. We are not going to do the love option. So I'm going to do I don't have time for this, Helis.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow.
Take this, Hades.
I cannot.
Know what death feels like. That's what it felt like for my father-in-law. He didn't get the chance you did. Suffer every moment of that. If I could prolong that, I would. But now, pick up all this stuff because there's going to be some loot here, and plus there's health potions, things like that. That was a lot easier than my first time. First time I was still running away, but every time I looked around, he was literally right in my face. I couldn't keep him out of my face long enough to get shots in. But this time at least I got a little bit of distance, and that shield protected me from all the other action that was going on. So get those guys out of the way so you can concentrate on him. And yeah, I was very unlucky the first time. Right, now what do? We have to assume command of your allies that are defending it. So let's breach this door. The Face of Extinction arrives. We're here to face it. So pick up all these supplies. I have full health. So as you can see, that shield fully protected us there. That's why it's such a good item in the game. So let's get down to, I think it's where that gun that I was practicing on is. So, and this is, so now we're going to use this.
Where do you need me?
To get rid of these guys coming in. And there's a Deathbringer, so we're going to do full pelt of this. You just got to kind of judge the distance. And also try and avoid the shots. So, you know, I think it didn't quite reach.
Incoming.
A little bit.
Gotta drop it and move.
So maybe a little bit higher.
Machines from the west.
So there's another one over there. So let's try and take a little bit of protection from the thing here. He's nearly dead there. Guy's got a tiny bit higher. He is getting closer. Right, he's down. Right, anything else coming? Something there coming as well. So let's use this weapon. We can switch to the other ones if you get more on the left or something. But yeah, we've got to keep an eye out on all these. There's one there as well. South, so that's this way. Right, it looks like it's way over there. Yeah, I don't know if I can reach that, to be honest. Right, so as soon as you go outside that square, you know, this circle, then it will... Right, okay, there's one of these, so let's try and get it in. Now, every time that thing hits you, you know, it's going to stop you from shooting, so, you know, try and do as much damage as you can, as quickly as you can. I don't think I did too badly on it, apart from going outside the ring every 2 minutes, and dropping this gun all the time. So I'll try and get these ones that are quite close, so that, you know, they don't cause us any damage. So, leave those sort of more distant ones till later. Sorry guys. Now I could pull it back obviously and do more damage by charging it right up. Right, okay, some more of these. It's just a question of trying to judge that distance. So obviously you don't need much for that one, so just let off a quick one. There's one there, I'll put it all the way back, so do a lot of damage. There we go. There's one there. I don't want this guy to get too close. Quick one there, get rid of him.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Any more? I'll tell you what, we'll switch to the other one because they're on that side. Right, it's Deathbringer there, so let's give it a full charge. Give a rough guess where about it is. That's about right.
Time to go.
Maybe slightly higher. Some of them are a little bit short. Right, that's you out of the way.
Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Right, let's get these. Let's fill these all up. Mouth is dry. I'll keep these in handy just in case. I won't do that. I've never used that one. It's harvesting one, so I've never actually used that one.
Raise arms again. West.
West, so that's over there. So probably, yeah, I'll try and go for the ones that are, you know, on that side. Use that particular gun on that side. Right, okay, they're coming in quicker now.
Still surprised.
Don't really want them to get here. So, the ones creatures coming by the look of it. Level 47. Actually, I'll tell you what. let's do our skills. Okay, so 4 points. Now, this one here just does increasing damage when you're low in health, but I try not to get that low. This one is more about the creatures repairing it a lot. I don't tend to use them very often. That one is just, you know, mounted one as well. So I'll probably do, I won't do quiet sprint because I think this one's more important. Strong attack. So and also is good against leaders. So I'm going to go for this one. Alright. And then I'll try and get that one next. Right, okay, there's more coming. So I'll try and do this as quick as I can. Just don't pull it all the way back if, you know, see that was a long way away.
Here it comes. Better move.
Let's try and judge that distance a little bit further. So see what your first shot is. If it's a little bit off, yeah, he's kind of hitting us a bit there. But you know, he does a lot of damage. Right, here comes the birds. Right, okay, we've got to get these because these are going to hassle us a bit. Right, let's try and get these birds.
It's firing on the platform.
Try and keep these away from us. So now let's go for this one with a full shot.
It's taking a shot at me.
That's a little bit short. One more will do it. Right, okay. Another lot coming. So let's try and guess those distances. I usually get these first because you know, we don't want them to reach us or our friends. Get rid of these big guys. Try and charge that one right up. Right, okay, and then see if we can get this. There's another one firing shots somewhere. Big one somewhere. Oh, there he is. Right, okay, so this was quite a long way, so we'll try that and see what happens. Didn't really do much damage, so probably got to go a lot further. I think that did some damage. Whoa.
Stormbird.
So far? Stormbird! Alright, okay, Stormbird. We gotta get the Stormbird. He is very strong. So, I was fighting him hand to hand, this guy, last time I did it. So I'll try and give it a full charge on here. Because I need to bring this guy down. Otherwise I'll have to fight him hand to hand. Oh god. Right, okay, wait, right. We're going to take this. Protect us against those electric shocks. Okay, could be tricky here because I've got to keep out of his way, but he goes pretty high. I'm trying to get this cannon. I want the cannon! Please! I'll try and aim for that there. Which is that thing that shoots it out. Get it off a bit of luck. Oh, we nearly got him. We nearly got him.
I want to be here when that hits.
I think he's down. Right, okay. Right, we're in the electricity stuff. Let's get out of that. Hang on, let's get out of that minute. Okay, a little bit of a panic, but so far it's not okay. Well, I'll judge it's roughly there. That shouldn't be too far out, actually. Right, let's get rid of these. Final battle. You're not going to take Meridian or the Spire. Good job they move slow, innit? I'll let Lou just right up. Full charge. As much damage to that as possible. And down he goes. Okay. Triumphant. A lot better than my first attempt. I got smothered by machines last time.
Incoming!
You know oh dear. We got caught by that. Come on, Aloy. No more. But yeah, they're pretty much being, you know, they're coming as quick as we can and knock them off really. And that looks like Helis. Helis? Because there was some weird shaped ball
Aloy.
thing
Aloy!
that spoke
Aloy!
to us.
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
Not
The
yet.
others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly.
Good.
The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the Spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Yeah, we've got to get to that spire. Okay, the Face of Extinction coming up. Right. I'm gonna get my arrows set up just in case I need it. So we're heading that way then. Okay. So try and pick up the boxes on the way, as many as we can. May have to fight some things off.
Gotta press on.
Gotta find the way through now.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face the true shadow demons.
Try and knock out those cells.
I shan't
And knock out that front bit of its chest. Because that will explode and cause the damage. Right, okay, that's that one out of the way. Oh, there's another one. Right, okay, I'll just take a health potion in a minute.
back the wrong side.
I think they're helping us a bit, so... But we'll try and pick up as much of this as we can. Did I get the other one? I think I did. Right, okay, so pick up as much as we can. All those bits. But hastily heading towards our target, which is... Where are we? Over that way. Okay. So things looking a bit in a sorry state now, but we're still going. Push down on the left stick to swim faster. Could always pick up a couple of health potions on the way, just in case.
Probably
We've
needed
lost
the
a little
wash.
bit, which we have. Get rid of these. Try and hit that. Those things on the top. Like that. Just get rid of these. Just save a few people. I'll try and hit that one. These are corrupted ones too, so they're more dangerous. Right, I'll collect as much as I can, but still heading towards our target. We may need all these resources, and if I can pick up some health flowers as well, then we will. So try and get us back to full health if possible. That's corruption ones, I don't need those. Is that corruptions? Yeah. Now I must admit I don't use corruption ones. You know, you can do that to turn them against their own kind. I must admit I hardly ever used it in the first one, and I don't think I've used it at all in this one. It seems like a good idea, so maybe I ought to have a go at that. Right, so now I've maxed out my health, so this we're going in here with the full lot, and I've got plenty of potions as well. So I've got two lots. They're a little bit far apart, so I usually take the half ones. So as soon as I lose half my health, I just quickly top it up. Right.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
So he's transmitting the signals to the Spire, which I think he raises the machines. I think that's what it said. So wherever those hit, I think something raises from the ground. I presume buried machines. And that poor child better get away pretty quick, and he may not survive it. And there's another one. So, just when we thought we'd held them back, he's bringing a new lot up. So, things are looking a little bit dicey. So we got to get Hades, because he's causing all this. So we need to knock him out. Activation signals, biomass conversion, which, you know, anything biomass, well, humans are part of. So, anything living.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses.
So, yeah, I think this is the final battle bit.
Baron's vanguard.
Which is a little bit tough. I may use traps. I didn't the first time because I got a little bit smothered the first time, and although I managed to do it, I was taking hits all over the place. I really was. I even missed this jump too. So I'll try and do better this time. I could maybe do traps. Yeah, I missed this jump, and I fell down and died.
Easy.
So I didn't see them until the last possible minute, and it was too late. In my haste, that's because I was in a little bit of a panic, you could say. So I'll try and be a little bit less in a panic. I think I got lost where I go last time. So I think I know where to go this time. I think. Yeah, down there. I don't know if there's anything up there. I doubt it. And I don't want to risk falling anyway.
They're alive.
So was this?
Aloy!
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Aloy! Well, you can see that.
Alright.
I
I'm
thought
excited.
you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Yeah.
The metal devil must fall.
Yes, Sona. Let's go, guys. Now, I didn't know what to do last time. Where I had to go. But I think I know now. Although, don't hold me to that. Right, I'm going to fill everything up. So that before the battle, we are absolutely stocked right up. Okay, hopefully I've got enough to be able to do this. So we'll start off with the those kind of normal ones. See if I can pick this up now. I can. So I would recommend do that. Make sure that I could do one of those. It kind of boosts it beyond. I don't know whether I should do that because I could get rid of, say, some health potions, but I don't particularly want to do that. I think I've got to go over here. Oh, up there, I think. I know I've got to go over something. Yeah, it is up here. Okay. Because last time I got completely lost and didn't know which way to go. Oh yeah. I know I've got to climb over something. Right, okay, so this is where it's all going to happen. So I may get traps ready here. Because I don't think I need... Although I might need them. Hang on, let me think. So I would like some bombs. I would like that because... So I don't know what to get rid of really. So that's why I didn't do traps the first time. It's because I need these to kind of finish things off. I need this for the machine because it's it's not very good at effective against fire, and I need these two bows. So yeah, it's going to be tricky. So I think what I'll do is I'll do that. Charge up 3 of them, and I might do one of those and charge that up. I'm not sure whether if I go back it's 3. It is. Oh good. Okay, right, so that'd be a good idea. Right, okay, let's go down. And there's here Hades.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. presence of
They'd have to be
entity
pretty precise
has been
to take
accounted
me
for.
on. I hope. Oh, just one of those. I mean, that's the first thing we're gonna go for. So we're a little bit of stress in an arena which is not hugely big, but basically this guy's gonna fire at me, and when he fires, I gotta run. And when he doesn't fire, then we, fill him up with flames. So we're going to overheat this guy. He's not very good against fire, but as you can see, it takes a few bombs to fill that right up so that he overheats. And as soon as he does that, of course, keep running. But we're trying to make him overheat, and I think I didn't quite reach it there. But yeah, as soon as he fires, move. Right, okay, now he's done that, now we've got to knock out this. The trouble is, he doesn't give you any chance to do it. And that's the big problem we got, is he's not going to give us time to do this. We've got to hit these out. And that's the small window you get. So you don't get a lot of time.
Execute.
Get back down now.
I want to get this thing right to the top before. But probably something. Is there something else here? Right, we're out of ammo. So I'll do a leap for joy. I want to try and fill this up. He'll overheat, and then we can deal with him. There he goes. Right, he's overheating. Right, now we're going to try and destroy, although we're going to wait and see if those things come out to cool him down, and then we're going to try and hit them. Right, there they are. That's what we want to go for. We want to go for these. I might have to use this very long draw because that does it quicker. And does it in one shot. I'm gonna take the damage a minute because I want to knock out those because he'll overheat quicker. So I'll try and keep away while my shield is down and let it recharge.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Okay, it's a little bit tricky now because now we got our other enemies in. So great. I'm trying to hit those weak spots off. I'll try a smack, but it's probably a stupid idea. Why, I don't know though. Not that bad an idea.
We got them!
Okay.
The goddess's enemies lay low.
Right, okay. Now it's trying to knock out these things.
Execute.
The demons
right, okay.
Aloy.
Not time
okay,
enough.
Here it comes.
Again, trying to overheat him. Should be a little bit, don't give it a lot of chance, does he? I'll try and do it on the move, I think.
With the time I've got left, I can do this.
Well, we should be able to make him overheat quicker. Oh dear. Stupid. Just ran out of ammo right at the wrong time there. Right, okay, now we go for this one. We go for these. The trouble is, these are very slow weapon. Right, there's one. But you see what I mean? Very small window of opportunity, and that's how quick it goes. I'm not sure if I can knock out these guns. I tried knocking out these guns on the first attempt, and I'll tell you what, I couldn't knock them out. I don't know, I think they must be shielded or something, because I couldn't get them out at all. So I went for the other things. So his weakness is fire, so we'll just keep doing this. He should overheat quicker now. The more of those we take out. So I'll try and get him to overheat, because that makes him stop. Once he stops, we're in with a chance. There's one of those. So I've got to take up a little bit of punishment to try and get these shots off. Okay, that's 2 of them there. Right, now we've got to have to deal with these creatures. Keep an eye on the health.
One heading for you, Aloy.
Thanks for the warning.
Watch out, there's a corruptor. Alright, so now... okay, now we're in a whole lot of trouble. So I'll use this one. Try and keep out of the way for a minute and let it recharge. But basically, we want to go for this, and we want to go for that thing underneath it. Right. He's fire. We use frost against him. I didn't know all this the first time. So, if it's a fire one, you use frost. That makes them susceptible to damage. Then we triple up on our weapons. Might have to take some hits here, because I want to bring this down as quick as I can, because he's very dangerous. And while he's frozen, we're going to do the most damage. Right, okay, he's down. There's a corruptor. He's also weak to fire.
We've got time.
And then I'll worry about the other guy afterwards. Right, I'm going to... I can hit the explosives, but it's not giving me much chance at the moment.
Put down the last corrupted.
I might use this if I get a time to do it. See what I mean? You never get time to pick these things up. Pick it up! Pick it up, please! I want to get this Ravager. Not doing too bad. Better than my first attempt, I'll tell you that. And he's not far off now from dying here. Right, no ammo. Oh, I wish it wouldn't flick. Well, I've got to take some damage sometimes just to get the shots off. But get away to get the recharge. So he's nearly dead. Just one more to fill him up, he'll overheat. Then we do this one. I tried knocking that out, you can't seem to knock that out either. I think he's on a hidden inside. Right, there he goes.
The servant is dead.
Okay, so better than my first time. Because I got smothered by those other machines last time. And I was spending so much time on that, I wasn't concentrating on this. So I was trying to get rid of some of them on the big ones, and now I know...
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
I know that what those were, you know, their weaknesses were, so I didn't know that the first time, so that's why it was very ugly, very haphazard. But I did manage to beat it the first time eventually. I think I died one or... I'm not sure I died twice, but I know I died at least once. So a little bit more under control this time. So I knew what to do, but I had to take the hits. because I wanted to get the shots off, because the more I damage those things that are, you know, those orange things that come out, the quicker he will heat up and therefore, you know, go into that kind of bit where he shuts down and he gets his coolers out, and then so we got to try and knock those out. Luckily I managed to get that gun this time, so at least do a little bit of damage. Okay, I'll get all the stuff from here. I'm going to fill up all my weapons. So we are at max on everything. Luckily I had enough of the blaze and everything. I didn't actually use these bombs, so the first time I just used bombs the whole time. I was trying to use the bombs to knock them out, and I wasn't concentrating on the fire quite so much. So that's why I struggled a bit more the first time. So now we have to destroy Hades with the Master Overide. So the Face of Extinction, we got rid of Deathbringer, got rid of the ones around. Our friends are helping us. I think I may have dropped a bomb on a couple of them. Sorry about that. I wasn't quite sure where they were, so I went for where I saw the machine, and there was somebody there at the same time. So we got to go to Hades, which it looks like he's a little bit worried of damage there, because they're doing all the work for him and he's just standing there. So let's just destroy this machine once and for all. Let's purge Hades with the Master Overide. Get into his interior. Oh dear, he was ready for that one. Or are we inside the mind of it? All the inner workings? Oh right, yeah. So, Gaia made us a Master Overide. Oh sorry, that's Elizabeth Sobek.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
So to activate it,
Master Overide activated.
we need to use, because we're a clone, we can override it and take over the Spire and destroy the corruption from Hades. Goodbye Hades. Please don't hurt me. I think he's gonna explode. And that with it, or no? So that's sent deactivation codes. So that's what a Master Override does. It will deactivate the machines that Hades has set upon us. And that will be the end of the threat, hopefully. What a terrific ending, and much better than my first attempt, which was absolutely mass panic. I'll tell you, blaming everything except myself. Yes, we've done it. So I hope you're enjoying this series. Well done. Erin's alive. Varl's alive. Hello, Sweeney Todd. Victory! Victory! With a stern look on our face. Victory! Don't go, you shouldn't be hugging your men. There we go. Victory! Aloy and her friends. Yes! First time, it was very ugly. All over the place I was. When it came, you know, about a year after it came out, when I got a PS4. This was the game I got first.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'll answer in a minute.
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I
Very
didn't
solemn
care.
moment coming up.
And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
And that's where she fell.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious.
Yep.
And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Well, at least we got something.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
So she must have remembered those words.
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Or in the log or something. And that was able to help her guess where it was, the old pines. So yeah, very sad ending. That's where she died. And that brings us to the end of the game. And Herman Holtz, who's now head of games at Sony, and all his team deserve massive praise for this game. And unfortunately this game came out the same year as Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild won it. But if it hadn't have been for Breath of the Wild, I'm sure this would have won it. And each time they release their games, it just so happens to come out right when another big game has come out, and they've just got pipped. But I'd highly recommend this game. It is an amazing game, action-packed, with a fantastic story, and I think that's its strong point, is the story about Aloy's journey. And yeah, excellent. And Forbidden West continues that journey, because we thought it was all over here, but maybe it isn't. I have done Forbidden West, Sweeney, so if you want to see me play Forbidden West, I've already completed that game. You know, when it came out, I played it on day one this time, so feel free to go through that playlist where I play most of the game. So it's, you know, it's a lot of episodes, including the DLC. I know I didn't do the DLC on Forbidden West, but I did do the DLC on the Frozen Wilds, and I probably won't redo that, because although it'd be nice to have it in slightly higher graphics and you know, a better mic. I sorted out the mic fairly well, so you could hear me okay, a lot better, and although it went a fantastic mic, it was good enough. So you know, I'd like to do it again. Maybe I will do it, because I don't know what else to play at the moment. So I'll have a think about it. Where to do it. But I have done it. It does go on for a bit, and it is difficult. And I did struggle the first time. I kind of went in early, about level 30, and got, you know, pretty much smashed to bits. So I went back later when I was, you know, kind of finished the game, and it was a bit easier, but I did struggle in it. So I probably will do it better the second time. But so I'll have a think about where to do it. It depends if I can think of something else. I'll try and do Elden Ring. I'll try and do some of Elden Ring again, but I need a lot of leveling up. So basically that's how it ends. So good luck to this team. The whole team needs, you know, what a fantastic team this was. Guerrilla Games. So buy this game. It still looks good today, and although Forbidden West surpasses it, it's still good graphics and great gameplay. So I hope you enjoy it. So let's skip this, much as I'd hate to. Okay, let's skip this. Alright. I don't know, maybe it doesn't end yet. Because, you know, Helix is, you know, is gone. Hades is gone. So it should be fine now. Or not. So he made us this spear, which had shock on it as well, so it was an improved spear. But it looks like...
Hello, old friend. Remember me?
He also had something else in there.
So much to discuss.
To catch
so much
what was left of Hades.
Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think?
Right, okay.
Well, let's begin.
So, and that's the Colossus thing, the Titan, the huge monstrosity but smashed into the mountain on the mountain that fell, of which their religion came about. Because they thought that was all Mother broke the machine, but it was actually Gaia that did that, exploded the mountain and destroyed the machine in the process. But he was our friend at the end, Silence, and we didn't forgive him this time. The first time I forgave him, the second time I didn't. I thought he was a bit naughty doing that. So, sorry, I just got a little bit of a runny nose. May have been due to that sad ending, because the first time I did it, that really cut me up, that sad ending. Really had a job to hold it together. Tried a little bit harder that time. So we defeated Hades. We protected Gaia's dream of Earth Reborn. Gaia is heavily damaged and there's not much chance of her coming back, possibly. So the state of the world has been restored to what it was before that battle. Okay, so although we've done the battle and we've beaten him, it now goes back to just before that battle. So we could do it again, so we can continue playing our game. So we keep all the loot and experience from our playthrough. So really it just resets to just before that final battle. And it also unlocks New Game Plus. Okay, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning, but with all the loot and skills that you accomplished at the beginning. Okay, so you start off the game with all the stuff you ended it. The only thing you don't get is some of the skills, because some of the skills you only get when you do a certain thing. So there are just a couple of things, well, probably more than a couple of things, which you don't get until you unlock that part of the story. All right, but everything else you keep. So all your stuff you have now, and it does a New Game Plus loadout, so you can differentiate it from the others. And the skills, you still get most of your skills, and you just choose the new Game Plus option in the main menu, and you also create a new loadout via the pause menu. All right, so if you want to do New Game Plus, I think I did it on New Game Plus, and that's how I got the paints as well. I did when I tried to do it in hard, and I can't remember if I went through it or not. About a year after, I think I tried a bit on hard, and occasionally just went back to it, and then I tried a couple of times on the next one up, and then ultra hard, just a little play with it. I didn't really finish it or anything like that. All right, so that gives us New Game Plus. So now it's just before the battle. Okay, so we can redo all that again. We get experience points. So after all that battle, the reason why you get this armor is because look how little damage we took during that. In fact, I only took, I don't even know if I took a potion, because I'm sure I had 11, so I may have only taken one potion, but I didn't use any of those. And that's why this armor is so good, is that shield prevents all damage until the shield is, you know, is gone, and then if you just keep away from it until it recharges, you will never take a lot of damage. So I didn't really take out hardly any damage there. I barely lost half. So if you'd have done that without it, it would have been a lot harder. Alright, so now we've still got all our quests that we could finish off. So I'll probably do one more and just do just a couple more of these quests, like this one for instance, and we'll probably talk to Petra about that one. So we'll probably do a couple of those, but I won't do the I won't be doing the hunting lodge one, because I've already done that on the first one. It's a good idea to do it because I think you end up facing a thunder duel. So I might do some of those. The hunting grounds I won't do. I did about 2/3 or just over a half the first time, but I don't know, they used up a lot of my resources, so I've done all those. We just got 3 of those. So I might do an episode next time where we'll try and do these corrupted zones, all right, and then we just do these side missions just to kind of just fill out the last little bit. All right, so but Frozen Wilds, I'm not sure whether to do it or not, because I've already done it, and although I wasn't the greatest at it, I wasn't awful. Although if you watch it and you see if you think it was awful. Possibly. Now we could do combat override, which you know, makes it, you know, if you override it, he will fight on your side for longer. So I might do that one. I'm not really sure, because I don't think actually I will do that one, because then I could sprint and it'd be quiet and nobody would hear me. So I will do that one. Alright, so if you do New Game Plus, you'll get all this stuff, bar the stuff you can only get via other stuff. You know, this game related, you can only get it when the mission gives it to you. But that it'd be most of your stuff. And I'll tell you what I'll do. So let me just save this. So where's the nearest fire? Let me save this a minute, and then I'll just show you my main save of the first time I played it. And you know, if you want to see that first time, good luck to you, because there's a little bit of shouting, you know, a little bit of whinging. Alright, there's a little bit of whinging on it, so be prepared for me to, you know, whinge and moan and get frustrated. But man, it was fun. So what I'm going to do is now is I'm going to load in. Alright, we're going to quit out. I'll just show you my original build and what I've got as part of doing the DLC, if you don't mind, that is. But just check on the text in case I've missed anything. But yeah, Forbidden West I've already done, so I've got a full playthrough of that, practically the whole of it, bar open up a couple of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load in my original save, which is level 60. So all these are what we were doing now. As I say, it auto saves a lot. Okay, now my only criticism about gaming is I wish it would differentiate, or you could change the name so you knew which one was which, because I get confused by these sometimes if they're not done right, because this is where I started playing it on New Game Plus. I never completed it, but I just started on doing a New Game Plus. So these are all New Game Plus ones. This is one where I was just doing some missing episodes on my first run. I missed out about 5 levels or something. So I used that particular save there to sorry, you can't see that, but that particular save that I'm showing there, which is level 18, was where I filled in those blank episodes, where I went from one stage and then I jumped forward where I missed out some stuff. So I did 3 episodes that filled in those blanks. So that's what that one is. Okay. And then my main one, I did a New Game Plus. Okay. Alright, so all these are New Game Plus. As you can see, lots of saves, lots of quick saves, and only one manual save. Alright, so these are all New Game Plus, but this is my original save. Sorry, that one. This is my original save. So this continues on from that. So what I did was I restarted the game and played it. Started doing it. No, I think I just carried it on, to be honest. Or I might have restarted, and these are the additional hours that's on it. But this is before I did the New Game Plus. So this is how I finished on my first run. This is how I finished. So I'll show you what we have. And this is where we've done the Frozen Wilds as well. I think. Yeah, my memory is vacant. So the only difference you'll see is between this one and my other one is on this one I've done all the corrupted zones. Okay, I've unlocked all the fires, I do believe. Okay, so I've unlocked the whole map, including all the collectibles as well, and got all the rewards for them. And I've also done the Frozen Wilds. So this is my original save when I first played the game, and then got the DLC. Okay, so I have additional items now because I finished the DLC. Because when you do the DLC, the Frozen Wilds, you get a new row added on. All right, which is these, I think. You get some new ones. I think that's right. But yeah, it was completely maxed out. Level 60, got every single one. In my loadout, I have most of the weapons, because I've been trying to collect the weapons, all the weapons of the game. Okay, so I'm going to go back and try and get all the weapons in the game, even the ones at the beginning. But I've got additional weapons here, so all these are very high powered. These are the best ones I can do. I still may need to upgrade them, but these were here, the Banuk ones. When you go into the Frozen Wilds, it unlocks new weapons and new modifications. Alright, so these are the new weapons. I didn't particularly like this one here because it just takes too long. Tear Blaster wasn't bad, that tears stuff off, so that's a good tearing one. So these are all the new bows, because all the creatures in the Frozen Wilds are stronger, so you need better equipment. So you were able to buy better equipment, but you did have to collect resources to be able to make that, so it wasn't as easy as you think. Alright, and then I had loads of outfits, including 4 new ones, which were better than the old ones. So this is what you will get by doing. And then I tried collecting some of these other ones as well. All right. Okay. So they're pretty high level. Some of these weapons, are really high level. Some of them. This one, this is the power shot. So there's my sharp shot. There is my Shadow Hunter bow, so that one does like 46. It wasn't that high, to be honest. So that's what I was using. So I was always using the most powerful one instead, which was this one, and I used tremendous amounts of wire and other stuff, so I had to buy it, most of it. And these are the new ones, so you get new weapons. Alright, so I had new outfits. I still got all my trap. I never made any potions at all. One thing I didn't do in this game was I didn't buy a load of these. I just bought them or picked them up. I'd maxed all this out except the Rattler. That's because I didn't like the Rattler. So I didn't use it. And I did do all the quests. The only ones I didn't do, again, it stops just before the final, but when you complete it and the Frozen Wilds, it still gives you the Looming Shadow to do again, because that's where it stops and resets. I've just got to pick up, really, the last few rewards of the Lodge, and you got to get like 15 half suns, 15 full suns. So they're like competitive things you do, and you get rewards for doing it. So I think that's the only one I have left. Plus, these are just things of gather some resources for a particular weapon. But I did all these. These are the ones I didn't do because I found these a little bit annoying and took away too many of my resources, so I didn't do them. But all the columns are done, all the corrupted zones are done, all tutorials were done. So I practically done all of it, bar get these little ammo pouch upgrades. So that's how I finished the first one, and the Frozen Wilds, which had these new creatures. So I highly recommend it, and I had a struggle when I come up against the first one of these. So I have done the Frozen Wilds, and I was a lot better then. These are the things you need to buy the new weapons. It's these blue gleams. You got to collect so many of them to get the new weapons and the armors, right? And maybe a lens or two. So, but very dangerous area, this. Very dangerous, and this is where you get these new weapons and armors from these blue things here, the Panuke. Alright, so that's my original build, and I'm maxed out at level 60 with these new outfits and things. So there you go, and if you look on my special items, I got them all. Oh, I didn't get the last one of those apparently. I've used all the boxes, so it looks like if I look at the map then, because occasionally I go back to this one just to get these last couple of mug things or whatever, so I must have left a couple of them because I think they were awkward to get to. So somewhere around here I have yeah, these are the hunting grounds. So I thought I got them all, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I did. I got every single one of those collectibles and traded them in for rewards. So I think I have actually done it. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's the end of our Horizon rerun, where we're kind of playing it more intelligently, a little bit more compact version than my first one, where I practically played the whole game, bar a few fires and a couple of collectibles on the first one. So I hope you enjoy it. I didn't get many come in today, but I hope you enjoy this stream, and leave me your comments. Tell me maybe I should have used traps more. First one, I hardly ever used it apart from the first time they asked me to do it, and never used it again, bar about once. And in this one I haven't done it so much either, but I did it a little bit more. So thank you to Sweeney Todd for coming in. Thank you very much. I've got a couple of little things here, which is a little Lego watcher, little Lego watcher there. So sorry, this camera's not very good. Okay, a little Lego, because obviously I've got the tall neck. Can't see it real well. I know it is a terrible camera. It doesn't have any autofocus or anything. So there's Aloy, but I've also got this one here. A lot bigger one with 3 different heads. I think it's 2 different heads. 2 different heads, and different equipment, and yeah, there's a few little variations. I think there's 3 heads and some different equipment, so you can just kind of, you know, put things on as you will. So, and I've got the huge tall neck, which is, I don't know, I can't say how tall it is, but so if I show that, right, well, it's about 3 times that height. Nearly 3 times that height. Okay, so I got the huge tall neck and built that in Lego. So, and I've also got a lot of, all the way along the front of my TV, I have some, I'll just show you one of them. I've also bought these, which came in little packs of 4 or, you know, little packs of 4 or 1 at a time, random packs. And, you know, I got a Thunder Jewel. Jess also collected them because I also got some for Jess as well, and between us we got nearly the whole set. We also got Rost, we got Silence, we got a Watcher, we got the Grazers, we got the Tall Necks. So we collected them because I really enjoyed this game and I highly recommend it to anybody. Alright, so that's where I am on my original play, and of doing that and the Frozen Wilds. So this bow should be, well, it should be theoretically superior to what I have on this one that I just did, but maybe it's not. I'll have to do a comparison. I did get some bolts here, so I did try the Rattler out because I think I was trying to do the tutorials for how to use them. Okay, but I don't know, I didn't find it that great, but I don't know, I never really gave it a chance, so it might actually be better than I think. It might be good against, but because it does it in bursts like that, I didn't like it because it did it in bursts, and I wanted it to be faster than that. So it, you know, because you take punishment while you're doing this. So I didn't find it effective against that. It's mostly I think against humans. Let me just see if I can get rid of this putty at my heel, which I hate these creatures. I absolutely detest them in every single way. I hate these because they're invisible. I hate them to bits, and so I'm going to destroy them with my weapons. Like that. Try and get his weapon. Come back, you coward! And they do run off when they're injured because they're cowardly. You're trying to draw me into a trap, aren't you, you ignoramus? Well, we're going to shoot off that weak spot there and that, and then we're going to drip him in with that and splice him in two with my powerful weapons. So, Mr. Stalker, good night. So this is how I finished. Got this beautiful armor and all the others. Plus, I mean, the paints I do believe are as I was when I just showed it now. So these are the paints I got for doing the. I think it was for doing the Frozen Wilds. I'm not really sure how I got them. So if I go to Photo Plus, see, I did a little photo. You know, did a little Photoshop the other day. I haven't published it or anything, you know, because. But you know, you can go in, and I think they allow you to go in closer now than they did when they originally did this. But you know, I could get a nice mug shot here, and also I can do the facial expressions. Obviously, lots of different facial expressions here. But there's way more in the Forbidden West. It's probably about quadruple what you have in here. And then we just add these, oh yeah, loads of body paints. Got an Aura Seeker. We just got 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you complete it once, you get these 4. But if you complete it on a higher level, then you'll get more again. All right. So we'll get out of that. So you can have fun with photo mode, lots of different settings. So this is my original save that I did about a year after release. I got a PlayStation 4 finally. And
low and quiet does it.
this was the first game I streamed, and I don't know what do you think? I mean, I don't know how I did. So all I got left is do the weapons of the lodge and do these hunting trials. But I hardly ever made a potion. I just bought them because I was a bit thick then. You gotta use a fire arrow for these, by the way. Never use another one. Alright, so
Fresh as it comes.
That's what I need for potions. I never did potions either. That's because I was a little bit thick. So what we're going to do is, what I should have done in my save just now, alright, is if you go all the way back here, I'll just show that because I forgot to do this the other week, and I also forgot to do it now. If we go all the way back to where we started the game, okay, which is, takes me a little while to track it down. Where did we start the game? Down here, wasn't it? Right, okay, so if we go all the way back here to where I started the game. If you go back every now and again, as you play this game, if you go back now and again to Rost's grave, okay, he will say additional things depending on how far you go in the game. I mean, it doesn't do it after every single quest you do, but if you come back here 3 or 4 times as you progress through the game, say a quarter of the way through, come back.
It's not home anymore.
You know, halfway through that.
Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Right, and then we head towards Rost's grave. So a little solemn end to what I think is a fantastic game. You know, she will say different things depending on how far you got through the game. Because I've finished, you know, we'll just get this section.
Be going. I'll try to come back soon.
So the reason why that didn't say any more is because I've already done the last bit where we've beaten Hades and I've come back. And, you know, we said our final words with Rost's grave. So it's not going to say anything anymore because once it's done the last one, it won't do it again. She just says a few little words. Alright, so thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. It was kind of a rerun of my original, but a more trimmer version and with a little bit more brains. I'll let you be the judge on whether you thought that was a little bit more brains, but a lot less panicking than the first time. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll try and find something to go into this Thursday slot. Not really sure. I'd love to, you know, do a bit more of oh, what was that? Dragon's Dogma, but I don't know. I just can't get into it. It's just not good enough for me. I'm sorry to say. I have quite high standards. Thanks for streaming, Ryan. Thanks for streaming, Ryan. Who's Ryan? Who's Ryan? There she's wrapped into the snow. These are the tiny details in this game which I love. She reacts to everything. And that's because they put all their love into this, and it was their biggest hit. Okay, they were just an average company who, you know, did have, you know, some good success, but never. But this was the game that brought them right to the pinnacle of gaming. Alright, and it's a shame we didn't win that. You mispronounced, okay. So thanks, Sweetie Todd, for coming in. It's very kind of you to come in. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, hit that like it as well. And to those who are new and haven't seen this before and seen me play this Horizon Zero Dawn series, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I played it a bit better. But if you want to see that raw experience where I didn't know what I was doing, it was only Jess that actually helped me to progress in it, because I was not upgrading my gear and weapons, so therefore I was falling behind, and I was getting taken out by these big. As soon as I went outside the Nora area, I was being taken out by everything, and I was panicking and struggling. And Jess started, you know, was playing it, and she's played it up to the Frozen Wilds. She's done some of the Frozen Wilds. She hasn't quite finished it yet. And so she's played through the whole game and beat it, but she was a little bit more intelligent than I am, so she helped me, you know, tell me what I had to do. Well, the next stream will be on Saturday with Eowyn, our shield maiden from Lord of the Rings, and we're hoping to meet the Ebony Warrior. But soon, both of those characters will be stopping. Saruman, we may have finished Saruman now, and we're just waiting for the Ebony Warrior, and then we're going to push Saruman to one side. Don't tell him, mind you, because you dump me, you know. And and Eowyn, she's not far off of finishing as well, so I've got to find something to fill the gap. But what I'll do is I'm doing a completely new character, a character I have never done before, and it'll be played a completely different way, in a way that I've never played Skyrim before. So that's what will be replacing Saruman. Eowyn, I have an idea what to do. I'm just trying to finish off the last details of what exactly I'm going to do. I've got a couple of ideas. So, but every time I play Skyrim, it's a little bit different because I try and play as the character and play to how they would react. So hopefully you'll see some differences in each play I do. Because I'm a mad Skyrim fan, and so you should. But if you like RPGs, this is a fantastic game to get. The only one drawback is it's not as replayable as Skyrim, in that there are lots of different characters with different builds you can do. She's more of, bow, bombs, So yeah, I'll be here on Saturday at 3:30 with Eowyn. So it's always 3:30, but it's Tuesdays. We're going to replace Saruman with a new character, alright, which is something I've never done before. Thursdays, I'll do one or two more of Horizon Zero Dawn, and then I'll try and find something to fill that blank. I'm thinking of possibly The Witcher, or possibly something else. I'm not quite sure yet. But there's nothing out there that I fancy. The only game that I fancy at the moment is Avowed. And unfortunately, because there's some big games coming out over the next 2 or 3 months, they decided to push that into 2025, and I'm very unhappy about it, and so is Jess, because that is the game we were looking for. So I'm not happy, and I bet there's a lot of Avowed fans who are unhappy as well. But so I may have to get a new computer so I can play the new Sky Oblivion, which is modders who have recreated Oblivion in the Skyrim engine, alright, with very high detail. So if I get a computer, it'd be because of Sky Oblivion. Alright, so I'll see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed the series. If you want to see the trimmer version with better, with less loading times and better mic and resolution, watch this one. If you want to see me blind and raw from when I first played it, with all the nooks and crannies and all the bits that were, ugly, because I was very fragile at times and it really showed, watch the Horizon Zero Dawn blind and raw and blind series. I've got a complete playthrough of Forbidden West, and watch me struggle in that one. So feel free to watch that one if you enjoyed this series. Why not watch the Horizon Forbidden West one with a couple of 4K ones in there as well. Alright, so there's a couple of 4K ones so you can see how great it looks. I'll see you all next time. Thank you everybody for watching, and from Aloy, who's just smoothing the snowflakes that are falling on her face, and from a really nice outfit which we didn't get in the second one, which made me very upset. I'll say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll try and fill that gap with something else. Bye for now. Bye. And thank you, Sweeney, for coming in. Thank you. Hit like and subscribe, everybody. Join the channel. Grow our community. Join our merry bunch. Go on, it makes sense.